One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to Morgantown, West Virginia, home to the West Virginia Mountaineers. As we'll see, the number 16 team in the country, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the West Virginia Mountaineers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Buffaloes will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So West Virginia's offense will get first crack at it today. We've got a battle that you two are going to love, and so is everybody else for that matter. High-octane offense, stone-wall defense. As they say, something's got to give, Jesse.
Yeah, this is a classic example here of the unstoppable force versus the immovable object, right? Something has got to give, and you really got to dive into the X's and O's in a game like this because every single individual matchup on the field matters when these two teams play each other.
Yeah, and these are just fun, right? Like great versus great. Like who's going to win and which style's going to prevail. Both these teams have been able to impose their will week after week on their opponents. Now, high-powered matchup. Who's going to get the win?
And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like if they don't come take me, I'm the...
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. The Mountaineers are in the hurry-up. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the defense gets home with the pressure and knock him down for a loss, but there are penalty markers down. Let's sort that out. Defender got caught a little handsy with that jersey, and it'll cost him. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. They'll run the option. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
You just got to finish the play for the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. Just drives it between the uprights. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
Bunch formation for these receivers. To the air, it's Salter. It's complete to the right. At the 45 on his way. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Might be changing the route. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. He found his man and zipped it in there, and they've got a first down in the red zone at the 11.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has.
Touchdown, Buffs! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
And I like this offense. I like watching it, man. They find a way to make plays and spread the football around. But I'll tell you what, I think this QB has an eye for this guy because that's 3 TDs now in 4 games. He wants to find him to make plays, really starting to trust that receiver out wide.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Into a mass of giant bodies, we'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
They're setting up the screen. Man, he is hard to wrap up as he gets it to the 32-yard line. And the Mountaineers want to crank the tempo. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the toss. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. To the air, it's Salter. To sure hands, it's Williams. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Buffaloes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Keeps looking downfield. Finds the tight end. Jumped on top of the pile.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
On 3rd down, going up top. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. And the Buffaloes are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Using his legs, it's Hayden. And here's the tackle at the line of scrimmage, and that'll send us to the 2nd quarter. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. And we've come to the end of 1, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. To throw, it's Salter. Caught near the sticks, it's Williams. He is pushed out of bounds at the 19-yard line. And the Buffaloes getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pocket breaking down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And that is a huge play for the defense. Offense has it in your red zone. You're trying to knock them out of field goal range. The only way you do that is by creating negative plays, and they get the sack.
Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. Third down coming in the Morgantown Faithful, making it tough on this big play. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Touchdown, Buffaloes! Haul that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Yeah, and that's a nice job selling it by the offense, dropping back, making it look like it's pass. That running back slipping out of the backfield, throwing him the football, getting a dynamic playmaker in space, and he says, I got this, I'll do the rest, and gets the touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. Leaves it with the back. It's a seam wide open. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Those who say you can't go home again don't know Rich Rodriguez as he returns to Morgantown and hoping to take the Mountaineers to near ethereal realm. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front, and they're able to get to the quarterback.
The Mountaineers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really...
Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. Tag! Touchdown, Colorado! And they turn it into a defensive score. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, it has gone final in the ACC, a matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. North Carolina overcame a sloppy start and just put the finishing touches on a notable road win. And to pick yourself up and dust yourself off away from Chapel Hill, these Tar Heels got to be thrilled with this result. One team will rise in the ACC standings while the other is going to sink like a stone. The harsh reality of college football when conference foes face off, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They'll keep it on the ground. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. And the Mountaineers want to pick up the tempo.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
He lobs one high down the left side. Snags it inside the 20. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on the defense, declined, and the touchdown stands. And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that, and they'll bring it out to the 25. Quarterback may change this route. Looking downfield, it's Salter. It's caught. The freshman brought down after bringing that one in.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Back to pass on second down. Skips away from pressure. Trying to escape and get it himself. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. The Buffaloes will snap it on 1st and 10. He'll take it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Using his legs, it's Hayden. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. You can feel the Mountaineer spirit rising, reverberating across the field on this big 3rd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it at the 12. And the Buffaloes look to do some damage in the red zone. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. And the Buffaloes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Wants to throw. It's Salter. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
Touchdown, Buffs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Tries to do it himself on the draw.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Gonna swing it on 2nd down. He's going up top. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. The Mountaineers send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. A huge return there. Steps out of bounds, but man, did he put his team in great position. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Back to throw. It's Salter. Hauls it in. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Back to throw. Time running short in the half. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires on the move. Got it! And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. This offense has put on a display in the first half, and they have a chance to tack another one on before the break. He'll do it himself. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to fire. Unleashes to the end zone. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half. It's first down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that field there in Morgantown, sign me up for another half. And it's been an absolute clinic in fundamental defensive football so far. A total standoff with both teams refusing to give an inch. And I know this new era of football is about chucking it all over the yard and just outscoring the other team. But this game is a throwback, and to be honest, it's refreshing. And with that, let's take the old country roads on our way back to Mountaineer Field.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Mountaineers will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Going to the run to start this second half. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Leaves it with the back. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
All right, nice job by the QB. It's third down. It's money down. I'm looking to throw the ball down the field. What's open? My running back. Find him, hit him, let him do the rest. Good job.
Makes the grab on the left. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Buffaloes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Well, a short yardage situation, they decide to go with the toss play. And nice job up front, getting a little bit of push. That's all they needed to get that first.
Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line. And the Buffaloes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Here's a heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. Oh, a lot of space. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. And the Buffaloes will have it 1st and 10. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. Turning it off. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Buffaloes! And the beatdown has ensued. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Just blinding speed. Speed that almost paralyzes defenders.
When you got a quarterback with that much speed, you got to find tricky ways to put more speed on the field, spy the quarterback with somebody that's really, really fast. And even when you do, a lot of times he still makes plays because he's that dang fast and that explosive.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Rides the back on the option, the give. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Mountaineers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Here's the handoff. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Gives it on the option. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. And the Mountaineers will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They'll go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You can tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The Buffaloes come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Leaves it with the back. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Quarterback adapting. He's got him. They make the stop, but man, this senior took one right in the mustache as he fired the completion. And the Buffaloes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a 1st down.
Gives it on the option. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Holds and fires complete to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Looking for a man. It's Salter. Touchdown, Colorado! Made the grab in the end zone for the score. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. So that's a 60-yard touchdown drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll send the tight end in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. Jukes his way for more. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll run it from the gun. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. So we open the final period with a third down play. Rides the back and leaves it. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. This offense has it with really good field position. He wants to change this route. Trying to seal the edge on the right. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. From the gun, the running back has it. Got the first down and more. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. To the air, it's Salter. Fires into the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Buffs! And they take it in for 6 more points. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they are cruising toward a 4-0 start.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give on the option. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. The Mountaineers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. They make the stop, and he'll have enough. For a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back on the option, the give.
And a nice job by the offense of picking up the blitz, understanding that extra guy was coming, and creating just a little bit of a hole for that running back to slither through and get some positive yards.
Red pass, it's complete. And the ball is loose and live in the back. Oh, he's got some space. Defense got it. They're on the run. The 10. They bring him down, but not only do they get the turnover, he picked up a chunk of yardage, too. That is just what the doctor ordered for any offense to start a drive 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. He's got it in the end zone for another touchdown, and this is a full-fledged beatdown.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated.
Oh, they blocked the extra point. Still on his feet, and remember, he can return it. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football at this point that would just quit. So, David, we're going to find out a lot about this team right now.
Yeah, just running out of opportunities. You give opportunities away like this, you're trailing.
There he goes! Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32. Trying the left side. Creates a little room. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Mountaineers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll run it from the gun. Stop is made at the 35-yard line, a 5-yard gain there, and it's a 1st down. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. The Mountaineers have their offense in high gear. He'll pitch it. Look out, he's got room. There he goes. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. And the Mountaineers back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. And wings it incomplete.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough net today.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Henderson. Gets it to the back. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. It's good. Easy call for the refs. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. He calls for the fair catch and makes it deep at his own end, and he might have been better off seeing if that ball would just trickle into the end zone. They'll start this drive with a pass. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31.
Hey, man, I love guys with situational awareness in football. It's 3rd and long. You know it. He's sitting right near the sticks, ready to break on the football, ready for the quarterback to throw. He does, forces the INT. Nice heads-up, smart play by that young man.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the back. Oh, better look out. Not just hard-nosed running, that's cement-nosed running as he gets it to the 25. The Mountaineers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. QB draw. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they got him for the sack, and they'll get the ball back after the 4th down stop. They're going to run it to the right. Wide open spaces. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Intercepted, and finally this defense makes a play. Trying to take it back. Touchdown Mountaineers. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
And this defense has had a rough day, but how about this play? Breaking on the football, making the pick, taking it to the house, maybe build some momentum for some future games.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. They're set to kick it off. And you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. He's brought down after a good return, gets it out to the 31. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. From the gun, give on the inside. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figure